1.2. So 1.2, we are given a graph. This is called a stacked graph. I know because there's a graph, a bar graph, and then there's another one on top of it, and then there's another one on top of it. So this is stacked. They've packed them on top of each other, and then we call that a stacked graph. So let's first remind us of how to read a stacked graph. The first graph ends here at 82,468. It's 88. And then there's another one from 88 up until 96. So there we are going to read this one, which is from 88 to 96. How do you read that? You say, this one starts at 88, so it'll be 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. So this one is actually 8%. So how can you don't have to do it like that? You can just say, where does it end? It ends at 96. And where does it start? So you minus 88 and it's 8, right? 8%. Okay, so let's go ahead and read. Our graph says that the graph below indicates the energy sources used to cook in the different provinces. No problem. Let's see these sources. Different energy sources used for cooking. So in the Western Cape, which is our first graph or bars, we have other, and then we have paraffin, we have gas, we have electricity. So which ones do we have here? This one is electricity. So 88% of the people in the Western Cape use electricity. And then to cook, and then we have this part from 88 to 96, which we said 96 minus 88. And then you get, you say 96 minus 88, you get 8. So 8%, this one is gas. It uses gas to cook. 1.2.1 says, identify the source of energy that is mostly used for cooking. These provinces use electricity. Name the province that uses the most wood for cooking. That's 58 up until there. So I'm going to say 100 minus, let me check again, is it 58? If I read on this line here, so say 50, no, it's not 58, it's 50, where the graph starts. Yes, it's 58. So I can say minus 58, and it's 42. So 42% of the people here, this is the province that uses the wood the most. 2.3 says the price of paraffin fluctuates. Now, fluctuates means goes up and down. On 3 February 2021, the price was 764.59 cents. All of this is cents. The 700, the 60, the 4, the comma 59, all of it is cents, right? This is given in cents. Write down in rands the cost of 1 liter of paraffin. So here we're given the 1 liter of paraffin as 764 cents, 59 cents, right? So they're saying now let's change it to what? To rands. We don't use cents anyway, only we use rands. So I'm just going to write it first and then I'm going to change it. So in 1.2.3, I'm just going to write that we are given 764.59 cents per liter, right? So if I divide this by 100 cents, because there is 100 cents in a rand, 1 rand has 100 cents. So if I want to change cents to rand, I divide it by 100, and then I just get 7.6459 cents per liter, right? So that was easy. Then it says determine to the nearest rand the cost of 12.5 liters of paraffin. So what they're asking here is that they want us to calculate the cost of 12.5 liters of paraffin. And then once we've calculated, they want us to round it off to the nearest rand. So that means they don't want any cents. 1 liter of paraffin is 764.59 cents. Right? But then we're going to use rands, and we've already changed it in the question above. We know that 1 liter is 7 rand and 6459 cents. So let's do that. Let's calculate. 1.2.4 is going to say the cost is equal to, right? And then we say how many, 1 liter is 7 rand 6459 cents per liter, and then we don't have 1 liter, so we're just going to multiply that by the number of liters, which is 12.5 liters. So if we had 2, we were going to multiply by 2, but we have 12.5, so we're going to multiply by 12.5. 7375. Now we come to the rounding off part. They say to the nearest rand, so they say rands, they didn't mention any cents, so a rand ends here, right? So we're going to look at, let me just rewrite it so I don't ruin my answer there, and then say, so that I can show you how it's done. This is where the rands end. After the comma, there's cents. So they want us to round off to the nearest rand. We are going to look at the neighbor, and then we're going to say neighbor says this number must change. So we are going to say 9 is not affected, but 5 is affected. So 5 will turn to 6. And we have 96 rand. Oh, nice whole number. Name another form of energy that could be used for cooking, which could fall under the other category. So now here we have wood, paraffin, gas, and electricity. So you can't say that is any of those is other, because they are included here. So here, what does other mean? One thing they didn't mention here is solar power, so that you can say that as one of the answers. 2.4. Wait, what happened? What did we do? 1.2.3b and a. What did we do here? Okay, so 1.2.4, I'm going to say solar power. That's the first one that came to my mind. So that's the one I'm going to stick to.